All right, we move to West Asia now. Syrian rebel forces have advanced on Syria's fourth largest city of Hama after their lightning capture of swathes of territory in the north. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said that the rebels are now at the gates of Hama city and that fighters have shelled some neighborhoods. Now, the observatory also added that Hama is witnessing a large wave of displacement due to fighting around the city. People are fleeing the town of Suran between Aleppo and Hama, and many of them carrying whatever they can take aboard their vehicles. The footage showed dozens of Syrian army tanks and military vehicles abandoned by the side of the road leading to Hama. Rebel fighters were witnessed clashing with the Syrian military in Halfaya, about 20 kilometers northwest of Hama, and state news agencies citing a Syrian military source said that large military reinforcements have arrived to Hama to bolster the forces on the front lines and confront any attempted attack. According to Syria's army command, its forces were striking the Islamist-led rebels in North Hama and Idlib provinces with Russian air support. A monitor of Syria's civil war said that the toll from a major rebel offensive in the country's north had risen to 602 dead, which includes 104 civilians. The United Nations says nearly 50,000 people have been displaced by the fighting since it began last Wednesday. Displaced people who fled from Aleppo countryside amid recent fighting reached the town of Tabqa in northern Syria on Tuesday. A local official said that efforts were being made to set up centers to accommodate those arriving. And furthermore, Iran also said that it will consider any request from its Syrian allied troops to help tackle a sweeping rebel offensive in the north. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi said that if the Syrian government asks Tehran to send forces to Syria, it will study their request. In another development, Russian President Vladimir Putin called for a speedy end to the rebel offensive in Syria in a telephone call with Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The Kremlin said that the leaders called for strengthening of cooperation between Russia, Turkey and Iran in normalizing the situation in Syria. Now, on the other hand, the Pentagon has said that U.S. forces destroyed truck-mounted rocket launchers, a tank and mortars in eastern Syria, saying that the weapons presented a clear and imminent threat to U.S. and coalition forces.
We're still assessing who is operating these weapons, but do know that there are Iranian-backed militia groups in the area that have conducted attacks on MSS Euphrates in the past. There are also Syrian military forces that operate in the area. To be clear, these self-defense actions successfully eliminated imminent threats to U.S. personnel and were not linked to any broader activities in northwest Syria by other groups.
Meanwhile, Iraqi forces carried out exercises on Iraqi-Syrian border. The images published by the Iraqi Border Forces Command showed regiments of the 6th Zone Border Command and the Commando Brigade conducting exercises on the Iraqi-Syrian border.